How you doing today? Peace to all the gods and earths out in the world, and I hope everyone's living a positive, constructive life that's very beneficial to themselves and everyone around them. I'm King Allah, your host today. I would like to talk to you about many different subjects, including how can I help you? What directions to take in life to live a positive life? What is the options inside your community that would get you ahead, that would give a better future than your current situation? I'm going to spend this season introducing you to different entrepreneurs and advocates throughout your community, people who's beneficial to you and your family, also your friends. And hopefully some of the advice that I can give you will actually help you get to where you need to be, to your final destination. So to introduce myself, to tell you a little bit about myself, to let you know who I am. My name is Martin Sparkman, deemed the name King Allah, on the respect of me going out in the communities to find information to bring back to those in the community who's uninformed about information that can help them lead a prosperous life. So me starting out was not a silver spoon kid or somebody who had everything handed to him. It's somebody who started from nothing and believed in himself enough to try to build a structure that was beneficial to other people more than just my own selfish needs. So hopefully, out of the information you gain, it really do help you and yours. So I'm from Waterbury, Connecticut. I work as a reentry advocate in multiple locations between Waterbury and Bridgeport. I spend my life making sure that those who can't clothe themselves or feed themselves actually can. I also navigate anybody in a community to grants for school, for advocacies for housing, their bills being paid, security deposits for their living situation, vouchers to get clothes or vouchers for transportation, anywhere you need to get to in a community. If I could best help you, you'll be able to reach me at 203-802-0683. Towards the end of the show, I will have that information go across the screen. We're going to talk today on the subjects of innovation and how to uplift those around you and believe in yourself when those around you don't see the image that you have. And you always got to remember, when you have a vision in your life, that it's your vision. You should not expect other people to see your vision or understand your vision, because it's something that's individually destinated, I apologize, to be with you, for you, to do for you. We're going to take a small break. We're going to come right back, and we're going to talk about tools and triggers that can help you find the inner innovation or motivation you need to take this journey of life and be successful on the path that you're going. We'll be back to King's Path of Success in 1 second. Back, gods and earths. I hope you still viewing, you still with me. Like I said before we took the break prior, we're going to talk about innovation and triggers that will help you on the road to being successful and understanding that you're fighting for more than just yourself. So some of us in the world We have goals, but we don't have the motivation to actually reach our goals because you might get stuck in the negative beliefs that friends don't believe in you, family don't believe in you, or people don't see your purpose inside this world because no one valued you enough to talk life into you. So hopefully today, I will be able to talk life into you. So for those who feel they have no ambition or no chance to get ahead in life, I want to make you understand that maybe our present life or at present moment that we may not feel that we are at our best, or we may not feel we're something when you feel like you have nothing. But I want to ensure you that you are somebody and you are of value even when you feel that you're not. Most of us have children in the world, and even though the path in our life might have been a bit rough or unorganized and unstructured, and no one taught us the proper ways, the funny thing about life is your greatest teacher is life. So we can start making decisions right now that's beneficial towards our future, which is our understanding, our children. So when you feel down and out, when you feel that no one's around you to support you or your team's not behind you, and you're ambitious, but you don't feel you have the tools, you have to remember you are now living life and pushing through life for more than yourself. If you have a son, you are living life in the sense of you're teaching him how to be a man every day. The way you talk, the way you walk, the way you carry yourself, the way you conduct business, the way you speak to their mother, the way that you treat their grandmother, their aunts. That is teaching a young man how to treat women, how to respect women, how to bring value into their family, how to assure security inside the women that they choose to spend their life with, as them being a leader or a protector or a provider. So even though growing up we didn't have all of the tools, what we can do that's of value is supply our children with the tools of success, such as having confidence, being motivated, understanding that life is filled of trials and tribulations, but if you believe in yourself that you are unstoppable. The moment in life when you choose to believe in yourself, you don't need to look to others. You don't need to hope that it come from anyone else. You have now found your life purpose. Your life purpose is the thing that wakes you up in the morning, the things that push you through the hard times, the things that make you fight for more when you feel like you don't have enough. You can use these tools as far as triggers, such as when a person talk negative and they try to talk life out of you. Use the negative things in life to motivate you to do positive things in life. If someone tell you, you ain't that smart, go get educated. Show them how smart you can be. If someone tells you they're not hiring, you don't have a job, you can't get a job, create a job, then ask them, do they want one? When someone tell you you're not pretty, you don't look good enough, you don't fit the description of what we're looking for, you have a clear understanding of your description is what makes you perfectly you. No one else is supposed to be who you are. The customization inside this world that makes you special is that you present this world with your individuality, your personal agendas, your plans, your traits, your visions, and everything that touch you is an extension of your greatness. I don't want you to doubt yourself. Most of us grew up thinking that we should doubt ourselves. We haven't seen success. We didn't know success. We didn't know how to get to success. But you can. It's built inside of your essence. You was made to be great. This life taught you that you are tough and you can endure many struggles. So believe that, not of what people say, but believe that you here presently and you made it through everything that most people will probably give up in life for. But once again, we're going to take a small intermission. We will continue this conversation, but I'll see you in a second. Peace to the gods and earths. This is King's Path of Success. Peace, gods and earths. We are back. Now, as I talked to you about before, I'm going to teach you and introduce to you many different variations of help throughout communities that maybe you'll be unaware of. I'll start myself with things that I do that might be beneficial to you and others that you may know or be related to. Like I said once before, I work in the reentry field, looking for outlets and opportunities for those who has made mistakes in their backgrounds or in their past. So I'll talk to you about what I do. One thing that I do is I teach and help run a program, which is an entrepreneurship for reentry called the Pride Program. This program is designed to give you the first touch and first look at understanding the entrepreneurial spirit and the belief in yourself that you could not only create a job, but you could employ and create jobs for other people to help those friends and families around you. What we do is specialize in teaching belief first and foremost inside yourself and that you're capable. Because even though we could teach you a curriculum, if your mental and your emotional state of mind is not with the concept, it would be difficult. But this class would be free of charge to you, and it will cost you absolutely nothing. And you get a certification stating that you have completed an entrepreneur training program. This entrepreneur training program will teach you all types of different things like QuickBooks, marketing, branding, life skills, such as interview skills, resume skills, cover letters, teach you how you go about loans, teach you the capability of your credit. If you have or bettered your credit or had a good credit, how to use it without having money inside your pocket. It teaches you all types of ways and ideas and concepts of businesses that's profitable or easy to start up without a lot of overhead. But these ideas, these concepts have nothing to do with your background, where you come from, what you've been through. You are accepted in this course no matter who you are or what you've been through. Something else I do is I'm the project coordinator at University of Bridgeport, who helps run with Dr. Matt Cano, the Entrepreneur Network program through University of Bridgeport, which gives you an extensive business course teaching you university-leveled business skill, technology, ways of starting it. If you take this course, once again, this is no charge to you. It will be 6 months, one time a week. You get your LLC paperwork paid for you. You get a $1,000 stipend. You also get 18 credits to go towards your college education, with many more opportunities that lay ahead of you based on you pursuing a future of being productive, profitable, constructive, and developing a skill that can change generational poverty to generational wealth. It's all start with the belief in yourself. There's options throughout each community, no matter where you live. If someone's nice enough to navigate you, if you know me or you see me around, you ask me, you talk to me, I don't care if I'm in a grocery store, a barbershop, or I'm just eating at McDonald's. If you would like to talk to me, ask me any questions if you see me in a public, that's fine with me, and I will help navigate you to city Pell Grants, up to $4,000, that will help you go to school to learn a trade, and it'll be free of charge. It takes a lot of effort. A saying that I say, it's free to dream, but the hustle's sold separately. You find your heart when you want what you want. When you see a goal in front of you, there's nothing in this world that can stop you. The words can't and quit do not exist unless you make them possible. If you take those words out of your vocabulary, it will make you mentally believe and understand that there is undeniably no way to stop you from reaching any goal that you're motivated enough to reach, because the only things of can't and quit that could ever become a reality is when you mentally decide to make it one. But we're not going to do that no more in our lives, are we? So we're going to step out one more second. This will be the last commercial of the day, but please stick around and join me back, and we're going to close up the show. Peace, gods and earth. Peace, gods and earths. We are back. We got a few more minutes of the show, and I just want to talk to you from the heart. You know, as a kid who was raised in poverty, up in the Waterbury streets of Connecticut, you know, I know there's a lot of us out there in the world who've been there, who've been through there, who come from that. You know, and a lot of my shows and a lot of things that I do in life and the way that I talk, these lessons and this help that I try to provide is more or less for you, the guys who's counted out, the guys who have a lack of belief or have been locked in a certain box of life that they never got to see outside of. As a person who come from poverty, who went through the poverty struggles, the mental abuse that these streets and neighborhoods and communities bring to you, or the emotional struggles that you have to deal with, and the teachings that are backwards, that kills the intelligent mind, that is worth so much more than most this world will ever tell you. I want to take this moment to tell you, you could change it all and be the same person. Half of the guys out in these streets, you're drug dealers. And drug dealers are some of the best network marketers, some of the best PowerPoint presentation makers, some of the best delivery drop shipping guys. So even though you're going through your mental breakdowns and your struggles, you need to understand that the skills that you accumulated and just surviving the life that you have went through is still worth profit if you know how to redirect it. Learn that where you was wrong, you can still be right. Understanding you didn't go through these struggles, you didn't carry these burdens, you didn't hold the weight of this world on your back trying to survive for absolutely nothing. Life has taught you a lesson that a lot of people in this world would never get to learn. The main focus of what I do and why I do it is to make you understand that you're great, even if nobody told you you are. You're great at your worst time because you're there to be able to go through it, have the power, the strength to face it. You had to understand when half the world say that you're worthless, and half the people you know don't seem to support your dream, and half the time that people treat you that way, it's because they have failed and they have basked in it their entire life and they lived with it and didn't do nothing about it. And what they have done now is set a ladder or a ruler or a measuring tool on how high up could you be successful? How far can you make it? But you should never base your future off other people's failures. I could use a hammer. There's other people who use a hammer better than me who made a lifestyle of about it. But I could use a hammer good enough to hang a cabinet, close the door, hang up some curtains. I didn't make profit off of it. I didn't see riches, but there's other people in the world who had the same skill and seen riches. It's not because they're better than me. It's because their mind was open to the capabilities that even the simplest task could bring them if you put in the work. We all have struggles, and right in that moment in life, that's when we choose our struggle. We can struggle out in these streets doing the wrong things, living the wrong way, polluting our own environments, our own society. And we could choose the struggle of hiding from another man because of the way we feed our family, or running from another man because the ways we hang out or the environment we hang out in, thinking that we're making great choices that help our family. And we forget all about the risks that come with those wrong choices, such as jail, death, loss of family, loss of friends, loss of loved ones altogether. There's people who sit and hang out with guys who do negative things in the world, and they don't have the guts to tell their friends that they do not agree with their lifestyle. They do not agree with the way that they live because it became such a norm, and then they complain about the neighborhoods they live in and the areas they hang in and the safety of their children, when half the time the people they complaining about and their environment is the people they grew up with, the people they're friends with, the people they got to know. And you have done nothing to move them people off of the radar, to better your neighborhood, to better where your children live, where your children walk, where they get on the bus. So I want to leave this moment here to just pretty much tell you that you can, and I won't accept that you can't, that you are stronger than you will ever know until you push the limits, that you are better than you ever know. And it don't take someone to tell you, it takes you to believe it. I'm here to talk to you today, or tell you today, and tell you from now on that I believe in you, that I fight for you, even when you don't know a fight's going on. Now, peace, gods, and earth, I want you to have a beautiful day. Stay prosperous, positive, and productive. And I hope you'll join me next week. Same time, same place. Peace.
No!